Jaggery is a natural sweetener that is less processed than sugar. Some people think it's a superfood because it has more vitamins and minerals and less sucrose than regular sugar. However, since it's still a type of sugar, it's best to use it in moderation. Jaggery is popular in Asia and Africa. It's made from the juices of palm trees or sugarcane and is becoming a common alternative to white sugar. In India, people call it gur. Jaggery does have some vitamins and minerals, making it a healthier option than white sugar. But since it's still sugar, eating too much can negatively affect your health. In today's video, we're diving into the world of jaggery and exploring whether this natural sweetener is truly a healthier alternative to regular sugar. Unlike sugar, which is grainy, jaggery is usually made into a soft, solid block. Research from 2020 shows that jaggery is typically golden yellow in color, has a sweet, wine-like smell, and tastes similar to brown sugar or molasses. Good quality jaggery has about 70% sucrose, while white sugar has 99.7% sucrose. India's Ministry of Commerce and Industry states that over 70% of the world's jaggery comes from India, where it's often called medicinal sugar. Jaggery is rich in various minerals and vitamins, and many people believe it can help treat different health issues. For thousands of years, Ayurvedic medicine in India has been using jaggery for its healing properties. A 2015 study shows that jaggery is a bit more nutritious than refined white sugar. White sugar has no protein, fat, minerals, or vitamins. A 100-gram serving of jaggery contains 375 calories and a variety of nutrients. It includes 65 to 85 grams of sucrose, 10 to 15 grams of fructose and glucose, and 280 milligrams of protein. Key minerals include 1056 milligrams of potassium, 70 to 90 milligrams of magnesium, 40 to 100 milligrams of calcium, and 11 milligrams of iron. Jaggery is also rich in vitamins, providing 3.8 milligrams of vitamin A, 7 milligrams of vitamin C, and an impressive 111.3 milligrams of vitamin E. However, most people don't consume that much jaggery at once, as a typical serving might be closer to 1 teaspoon. Jaggery is more complex than sugar, with longer chains of sucrose, which makes it slower to digest and provides energy more gradually, being easier on the body. Using jaggery instead of white sugar adds a small amount of extra nutrients to your diet, but it's better to get vitamins and minerals from other sources that are lower in calories. While jaggery is a better option than white sugar, it's still a type of sugar with similar health risks, so it's best to consume it in moderation. Jaggery comes in solid, liquid, or granular forms. To make jaggery, manufacturers extract juice by crushing materials such as date palm, palmyra palm, coconut palm, or sugarcane. The juice is then filtered to remove impurities before being boiled in a pan to create the thick, sweet substance we know as jaggery. This process preserves much of the natural nutrients, making jaggery a more nutritious alternative to refined sugar. For liquid jaggery, the boiling juice is removed from the heat and citric acid is added. It is then left to rest in bottles for 8 to 10 days. Jaggery can be used in many of the same ways as sugar, such as for cooking, baking, and sweetening food and drinks. A 2018 study tested jaggery as a baking ingredient by replacing sugar in muffins. The researchers found no noticeable difference in the appearance, taste, or shelf life of the muffins. Jaggery can also be combined with natural flavorings like black pepper, ginger, lemon, or cardamom, as well as nutritional additives like protein, amino acids, and vitamins. In some countries, jaggery is called medicinal sugar and is consumed for its potential health benefits and to promote a longer life. Jaggery is becoming more popular because many people believe it is healthier than refined white sugar and may offer various health benefits. In India, it's common to eat jaggery after a meal, with some people claiming it helps with digestion and stimulates bowel movements, making it useful for preventing constipation. While jaggery is a source of sucrose, it contains very little fiber or water, which are the key nutrients that typically help with regular bowel movements. However, there is no research to confirm this claim, and based on its nutritional profile, it seems unlikely that jaggery would aid digestion or prevent constipation. If you're finding this information useful, please hit the like, subscribe, and turn all notifications on to stay updated with my latest health and nutrition tips. Some studies suggest that the iron in non-centrifugal sugars, like jaggery, may be easier for the body to absorb than iron from other plant sources. Jaggery contains about 11 milligrams of iron per 100 grams, which is roughly 61% of the recommended daily intake. However, it's unlikely that someone would eat 100 grams of jaggery in one sitting. A more realistic portion is a tablespoon, which contains 2.2 milligrams of iron, or about 12% of the recommended daily intake. A teaspoon contains 0.77 milligrams of iron, or about 4% of the recommended daily intake. For people with low iron intake, jaggery could provide a small boost, especially when used as a replacement for white sugar. However, you can get much more iron from other iron-rich foods. Since added sugar is harmful to health, it's not reasonable to add jaggery to your diet just for its iron content. Many foods are said to help detoxify the liver, but your body is already capable of removing toxins on its own. There is no current evidence to support the idea that any food or drink can make this detox process easier or more effective. In India, jaggery is often added to tonics used to treat various ailments, with people believing that its minerals and antioxidants can support the immune system and help with recovery from illnesses like the common cold and flu. While some evidence suggests that zinc and vitamin C can reduce the length and severity of a cold, jaggery does not contain high amounts of either nutrient. Overall, there is not enough evidence to support the claim that jaggery improves immune function. However, its high calorie content may provide an energy boost for those struggling to eat when sick. Excessive sugar intake is a major factor in many common chronic diseases. Research has linked high sugar consumption to an increased risk of obesity, heart disease, and type 2 diabetes. Even though jaggery has a slightly different nutrition profile, it is still a form of sugar. Therefore, consuming too much jaggery is not advisable. Now that we've explored the benefits and differences between jaggery and regular sugar, it's clear that while jaggery offers some impressive nutritional advantages, moderation is key. Remember, even natural sweeteners can affect your health if consumed in excess. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more health tips and insights. And feel free to share your thoughts or questions about jaggery in the comments below. Stay sweet, and we'll see you in the next video.